2016 when we offered a Today Special Value from Mally, and you had the chance to try the Flawless Finish Transforming Foundation.
Yes.
Became so popular, many of you said, you know what, I want to be able to introduce my mom to that. I want to get another full size of that. Why can't I just get the foundation by itself? Well, we're doing that for you. It's brand new this month, and you should know that this is only available here at QVC. You can't find it anywhere else right now. It's a $285-168. You're getting it on 2 payments of Easy Pay.
Thank you.
Which is fantastic. And you're getting the application brush with it.
That's right.
Because you will, of all people, can talk about the fact that a great product is one thing,
yes,
but if you don't have the right tool to put it on,
forget it.
What's the point?
You got it. You got it. And this is going to change your life. Now, I'm going to show you something very quickly because I'm going to be honest with you. This is a little bit of a strange product. When you get this home, you are going to be like, okay, Mally, what is it and how do I use it and what? That's why we're here on QVC. I'm going to teach you and it's going to change your life. But I want to ask you one question. Do you have foundation phobia? Are you so freaked out about wearing foundation that you can tell you're wearing foundation, that you can say, oh my gosh, do they see the line of demarcation? Oh, am I putting it on right? And you say, you know what? I don't even want to wear foundation because I don't want to look like I'm wearing makeup. This is going to change your life. We're talking about how skin is in, true skin, looking like you have nothing on but having full coverage. This is lightweight, it's airy, it's fresh. Okay, so look, come on in, I want to show you how this works. Number one, it's sort of like a cheesecake texture, guys. It's like a cheesecake underneath this very fine mesh. Now watch what happens. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to press it in. Once I press it in, look at that. Do you see that? Do you see how all of a sudden that beautiful cheesecake formula starts to come? That makes you want to eat it, right? Well, not right now, but anyway. But this is the thing. This is how it comes through. This does a couple of things. It protects the product so it's fresh every time because it's so light yet so hydrating and so full coverage. It's going to also make sure that you literally, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, so like there's this cake of foundation underneath that little mesh net.
You got it.
And so you just use the brush and that kind of like makes it melt.
You got it. That's
and then you just put it on.
Isn't that amazing?
Ooh, and the consistency of the form. Can you tell this is the first time I've ever seen this?
Yes,
wow.
I love the fact, and I purposely did not show it to Jill before the show because I wanted to have a true reaction of what this formula does because there's nothing like it. Isn't it amazing? And look at it going on. It doesn't feel like anything you've seen out there. It doesn't perform like anything you've seen out there because I am literally pushed by my celebrity clients to create foundations. I have a client who shall remain nameless, and she does have foundation phobia. She knows she has to use it. She does not like to wear it. She has literally challenged me. She calls this her wake-up cream. Okay, so when you put it on the skin, look at that. Look how gorgeous. It's got oxygen water in it, Jill. So what happens is the oxygen water, you can almost feel it bubbling in the formula.
Yeah.
So then it comes, it covers, look at that coverage.
Pretty.
And you saw me do it live. And that's why this is fast, this is easy, it's unlike anything out there.
Yeah.
And why, thank you, you guys are loving it so much because little goes a very long way.
Little goes a long way. You don't feel it on your skin. It takes away the redness, the discoloration, the unevenness, the tea staining, the hyperpigmentation.
Yes.
Let's show you the different shades.
Yes, please.
What did you use on Jamie?
I used medium.
Okay.
You would be a medium.
I'd be a medium. Okay.
I am a tan. But again, here come the ladies on the screen, and I'll show you what this is about. Fair is your porcelain skin tones. This is, again, the Nicole Kidmans of the world. You know who you are. There's the light. These are your, yes, there's your fair. There's your light. Those are your ivories and your creams. This is the medium. That would be Jilly Beans. That would also be Jamie. Of course, that is your warm sands and beiges. The tan are your bronze skins. And then, of course, your rich, which are your deepest. This is lightweight modern technology that you are getting because, again, if you have that foundation phobia, which so many, and especially as we age, I'm just going to be honest, as we age, you get more afraid that you're going to see that makeup on your skin.
Well, because you can't
This is
use
Amy
what
and
you
the
used
Fair.
to use when you were 20.
That's correct.
And I have to tell you, you can totally disagree with me if you want.
Okay, go ahead.
But I think you get to a certain age in your 40s where you just can't wear powder foundations anymore. You just can't. You need something that's hydrating.
Moisturizing.
You need something that's not going to dry out over the course of the
Correct.
day. And so something like this that's infused with that water
Look at that.
already
Yes.
gives you such evenness to your complexion. And
Correct.
yet, what's the total secret?
Yeah.
Feels like nothing's on your skin. That's what this is.
That's
so
it.
there's
Okay.
Joanne. What shade does she wear?
She is in the light. Okay, cover your ears, Joanne. Look at the blemishes on her chin. Hello. What happened? Look at the cheeks. Look at underneath the eyes. Look
Pretty.
at all of it, but it doesn't look like she
Fresh.
has a thing
Yeah.
on.
Look how it's diffused, the wrinkles in her forehead. There's
Yes.
very few, Joanne.
Yeah. She
But I
can't
mean,
hear us
look
over here.
look how gorgeous
I
her whole
know.
complexion is. I hear it all.
I
she
hear
says.
everything.
But I mean, I love that. So that
Yeah.
even if you are have more mature skin,
Yes.
this is something that's still going to float on your skin
That's
while
right.
it evens out the complexion.
You got
And then
it.
here's Sheila. Sheila in the tan.
Sheila's in the tan,
Yep,
yes,
pretty
exactly.
look.
Our Filipino sister, thank you so much. And again, the hyperpigmentation, it covers brown, it covers purple, it covers blue, it covers green.
Yes.
All these colors that are popping up in my skin that I didn't
Yes.
even know were in skin.
But it still looks like skin.
Exactly.
It doesn't look like makeup. It
It's
doesn't look heavy.
Yes.
Even close up on seeing these women, their
yep.
skin still looks like their skin.
You got it.
It doesn't look like something's coating or trying to cover other things up. And,
Absolutely.
you know, that's the balance that's
Yep.
so hard to find, I think,
Yes.
for so many of you. And there you can see Alicia.
Yes.
And when you look at Alicia, you might say, oh, she already has really good skin. She has some imperfections, but look how pretty this is on her complexion.
That's right. And that's the thing, too. And if you are a rich girl, well, if you're a rich girl, call me. But if you are a rich shade girl, call me. Because look at this. Look at the color match on this skin, baby girl. You know me. I know my brown girls. Hello, that's what we do. And look how beautiful. And that is covering.
That's coverage.
But it's so light,
Yeah.
so fresh. And that's the reason why
Love
this
it.
formula, I'm loving that you're loving it. Oh, we have a special guest appearance. Oh, who's back in town after her 700th child? You are now back, Stacy and girlfriend. And
Feeling pretty again.
yes,
Finally
she
feeling
feels pretty again.
You're always
Thank
pretty.
you.
Come on.
She's in the medium, back after her 20th child. Nice to have you. We missed you. But this is what this is about. And
Pretty.
for a mom who
Yeah.
has four literally tiny
when you have
babies.
no time
Yeah.
to put makeup on.
Exactly.
Here you have something that, one dip,
Yep.
put it in, buff it on, you're ready
Yes,
to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, come on
Show
in.
the texture
Let
again.
me show you again. So this is the net. When you press it in, look at that. Do you see how the formula comes through? It's frothy, it's light, it's almost bubbly. Again, that's that oxygen water.
It's like a whipped mousse.
Exactly,
Almost, But then when you
exactly.
put it on the skin,
Yep.
it becomes almost like a serum-like. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Like, it's interesting how it changes
Yes.
its forms and gives such a beautiful payoff.
It is weird. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna be like, what is this? But when you get it on your skin,
Yeah.
I haven't touched her. We put it on. You can leave it. There's no,
Great.
it's self-setting. You don't have to put anything on it. We were talking about powder
Yes.
being the enemy.
Yes.
Look at that. Look how you can let that sit and it looks like skin.
So good.
Skin is in, but beautiful, flawless, healthy skin. And that's why you guys, thank you for loving it as much as you do. Here comes the
Here's the shade
ladies.
charts, yeah, so you can see how you can pick what's right for you.
Yes.
So fair is really for the fairest of the
Porcelain.
fair,
You
right?
got it,
Yep, really
exactly.
porcelain, light skin.
You got it. The light, these are your creams and your ivories, my loves. That is a little more warm to your skin. Then there's the mediums. These are your warm sands and beiges. That's what Jill is wearing. And then there's the tan. That's the one that I wear every single day. That has literally changed my life so fast to get it on and have it look flawless. And it still looks like skin. So foundation phobia, if you have it, like so many of us have, we have your answer. And this is going to change your life. Rich, of course, is our deepest shade. You saw that on Alicia. It was flawless, and that's really what it's about. I have to tell you, it's so hard for me because I'm constantly in product development, and ever since I made this, I've literally been like, I don't know.
No more foundations.
We can't get it better than
Well,
flawless
there's nothing
finish.
else like this at QVC,
Right?
It's really different.
Yes.
And I feel like if you saw this out in the retail stores, you would look at it and be like, what do I do with it?
Yes.
So I love that we have Mally here to really teach
That's
us
right.
how different and fabulous and transforming this foundation can be. Give it a try. At QVC, you have a 30-day return policy. If you don't love it, you can always send it back. But you know, you'd pay that much for just the brush.
Yep.
And so here's the brush and the full-size foundation. All right, also coming up, everybody, the quickest, easiest, prettiest way to put on your eyeshadow, the Evercolor Shadow Sticks. But here's what's